Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Erik Voss, and Spider-Man No Way Home has teased more details through Empire magazine, including new looks at Doc Ock and Peter's hideout, and hints at the multiversal cameos popping up in this movie. But buried beneath all these headlines was one major clue that I think strikes at the heart of the deeper mystery of this film, the strangeness of Strange. Doc Ock may steal the headline, but the real story is this Doc Awkward, who missed the memo that winking is never not creepy.
It's a very difficult charge to prove.
Man, that jury's gonna fall in love with you.
Especially when it's to signal a minor that you're about to help him violate the laws of nature. No wonder why Wang's bouncing. He doesn't want to get subpoenaed. After months of head scratching about what cult Doctor Strange just joined, finally, Benedict Cumberbatch revealed new details about Strange's relationship with Peter. And like the words of many cultists, it really just brings up more questions. So he told Empire there's a shade of the Stark relationship. It's not as intimate to begin with because of how experienced a superhero he is. It's a strange dynamic, and it kind of shifts into something far more parental and corrective, and then it shifts again. Huh? Not as intimate to begin with. Judging from the first trailer, Strange gives Peters the keys to the frickin' sanctum with zero hesitation. Way cozier than the hugless, toy-snatching strictness Stark showed in Homecoming. And what's this talk about shifting? Now I get to parental and corrective. We hear Doctor Strange scolding Peter in the trailer, but then these words, shifts again? How? We have speculated before that Doctor Strange may end up shifting to more of an antagonistic role, a villain, as Peter shifts to align with some of the seeming villains crossing over into this movie. And ever since some visual details we saw in the post-credit scene of Venom Let There Be Carnage, combined with new IMAX trailer details I spotted a few weeks ago, I have been speculating that Doctor Strange could actually be under a spell of his own, a spell conjured by Wanda Maximoff, the Scarlet Witch. While Doctor Strange has always been a man of contradictions with an affinity for rule breaking and pushing the boundaries of his mystical abilities just out of arrogance, he has not shown much patience for Avengers who cannot keep up with him. Like when he first met Peter Parker in Infinity War.
I'm sorry, I'm confused as to the relationship here. I mean, what is he, your ward?
No, I'm Peter, by the way.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, you're using your made-up names. I'm Spider-Man, then.
This ship is self-correcting its course.
When it comes to saving you, or the kid, or the time stone, I will not hesitate to let either of you die.
Now sure, Endgame brought these two together, as the No Way Home trailer suggests.
So, Peter, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm sorry to bother you, sir.
Please, we saved half the universe together. I think we're beyond you calling me sir.
But striking up a warm fire, sipping from a mug, reading "Oh, for Fox's sake," as in it's for Fox's sake I'm about to bring the X-Men to the MCU, motherfoxers, Strange oddly complies with Peter's whiny request to gaslight all of society, despite Wong warning him.
Don't cast that spell. It's too dangerous. Fine. I won't.
Oh, for Fox's sake, indeed. Strange is drinking something, and it would not surprise me if it's the same tea Wanda Maximoff is brewing in the WandaVision post-credit scene, tea she is ready to spill in the Multiverse of Madness. The Scarlet Witch has been confirmed for Multiverse of Madness since the get-go, and WandaVision really was conceived as a prelude series to that event. Agatha Harkness read from the Darkhold that Wanda was destined to overpower Doctor Strange.
Your power exceeds that of the Sorcerer Supreme.
The show's producers confirmed their intention to have Doctor Strange cameo as the true origin of the commercials throughout that series, with Ask Your Doctor for Nexus antidepressants actually referring to warnings for Doctor Strange about this emerging Nexus being. And then the post-credit scene featured the Scarlet Witch using Doctor Strange's big move, an astral projection spell, yet while her physical body was awake, whereas Strange needs to be asleep or incapacitated to pull this off, all while Doctor Strange's theme music plays. Now, going this in-depth can sometimes just make my mind really tired, which makes a night of sleep that much more important. But no matter how hard I try, it's just really hard to get my bedroom completely dark at night. Like, I got these chargers and alarms, power strips everywhere. It's a minefield of distracting lights brightening up my room and just making it really hard to fall asleep. But that's where the BlueBlox Remedy Sleep Mask comes in handy. And thanks to BlueBlox for sponsoring this video. We already know BlueBlox from their blue light blocking glasses, but their sleep mask goes further and blocks out 100% of light so that you can sleep better. It has these adjustable eye cups and an adjustable strap to get everyone the perfect fit. It works for folks who sleep on their belly, side, and their backs, and you can fully open your eyes while wearing it and no light anywhere. Like my eyes are open right now. Does that creep you out? Kind of creeps me out. It's just great for improving sleep, meditation, napping, and travel. You just pop these bad boys on while flying and you are gonna be doing great. So go to blueblocks.com/newrockstars or just click the link below and get 20% off your Remedy sleep mask today. The code is automatically applied for that 20% off, so all you need to do is click the link below and enjoy free shipping on orders over $115. Get the best sleep possible right now and grab yourself a Blue Blocks Remedy sleep mask. Go to BLUBLOX.com/newrockstars or just click the link below and get 20% off your order. Code automatically applied at checkout. And I love how when you rewatch the VFX in this scene, you can see 3 globes orbiting the Scarlet Witch as she floats there. And right as one of those worlds collides with the Darkhold, that is the moment she looks up to hear the voices of her sons calling out for help. It's not dissimilar to the 3 rings that orbit Doctor Strange as he struck a similar pose earlier on in that spell. These were bands with distinct writing on them, like separate timeline scripts that now collide with each other to bring these separate universes together. These are 2 multiverse collisions, and I think they are synced. Both of them with their strings pulled by the Scarlet Witch. Her physical body wears gray sweats and brews tea in a cold mountainous region, while Doctor Strange wears gray sweats, sips a mug in a sanctum covered in snow. These events are one and the same, linked with the Sanctum Sanctorum under the hex spell of the Scarlet Witch, marionetting him from afar. Now, we have to look at this wink, and I'm sorry to read into this because no one should have to stare at someone winking for this long, but in WandaVision, winks were how witches signaled that something nefarious was afoot. Agatha winked at us when she revealed herself in episode 7, but also when she toyed with Vision back in episode 3. And in episode 1, after Wanda tells Vision she, quote, has everything under control, which was later, of course, revealed to be a double meaning as she, and to some extent Agatha, controlled Vision and all of Westview. And Wanda has this little exchange with Agnes, and Elizabeth Olsen doesn't quite pull off a full Lucille Bluth wink, but the script does explicitly call for Wanda to wink here. Now, in the Let There Be Carnage post-credit scene, Eddie Brock warps into the MCU, and that reality warp takes the specific visual of the wallpaper flipping over like tiles and the furniture flickering into alternate decor, just like we saw Wanda's living room furniture and wallpaper flickering in episode 7 and how she jigsawed this whole home together in episode 8. The warping of Eddie Brock's hotel room was the doing of the Scarlet Witch, who has the same redecorating style. Kevin Feige even confirmed collaboration existed between his Marvel Studios team and the Let There Be Carnage team, suggesting even the same designer's VFX team could have overseen these WandaVision Hex reality warps, as well as Doctor Strange's spell in No Way Home and Venom's multiversal trip. So now when we are seeing increasing set images of multiple shades of Doctor Strange, somewhere his hair is messy, somewhere it's nice and neat, when we now look at this Strange who's just warm and cozy by a fireplace, your friendly neighborhood Strange, like he's waving at you from across a picket fence in Westview, sheltering in place with witch's brew and witchy winks, who deceives and sends our most trusted sorcerer packing, I don't think it's that insane to conclude that the Scarlet Witch's destined succession of the Sorcerer Supreme and proven mastery of his iconic spell, reclaiming his theme music, is all evidence pointing to Doctor Strange being the latest puppet under Wanda Maximoff's spell, gladly using Peter Parker's request to rewrite reality as a pretext to collide the multiverse in pursuit of a reality where her children exist. Perhaps the origin of those missing kid posters in the No Way Home set photos we saw way back when, giving us a pretty close approximation of the House of M events we have all been waiting Wanda to step up into. The Sorcerer Supreme under a spell by the Scarlet Witch, a Nexus being desperate to rewrite reality using any excuse she can and any other sorcerer she can to try to get her kids back. Give me back my sons! Now, I don't know if that is a cryptic shift Cumberbatch was referring to, or if this will be explicitly stated in No Way Home or in his post-credit scene, but with Wanda's confirmed takeover in Multiverse of Madness, the seance table is set. You can support New Rockstars by checking out our merch options at newrockstarsmerch.com. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at EA Voss. Follow and subscribe to New Rockstars for breakdowns of everything you love. Thanks for watching. Bye.